Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel outside the target demographic. Today is something new. It's new for me. It's maybe new for you. That is a silicone license plate cover. Let's get started. As I said, this is new to me. I didn't even know these things existed until a week ago, but Amazon being what it is, I saw it once and decided it was something I had to have. So it's a license plate frame and it's made out of silicone. You can get them in all sorts of various colors. Apparently, they attract dog hair pretty well. But the idea here is I used to have a metallic frame around my license plate. And every time I open and close the tailgate, ka-ting, and it would just cymbal against my car. Which, with, again, my noise editing series on my channel, go ahead and look into that after this video if it is of interest to you. But one of the things you can easily isolate and insulate is your license plate. Wow, that was 888. Anyways, so with this, they come in like 6 or 7 different colors. You could get red, blue, black, white, yellow. I went with yellow for the high contrast. I like to draw attention to myself, even though I'm an introvert. But you can get them in colors that complement or contrast against the color of your car. They come with mounting hardware, which are the incorrect sizes. I already got rid of them. This was a 2-pack. I already have the one on my Subaru. This one will be going on the wife's car. And with the hardware, you have these little plastic caps. This one would go down first, and this one would go over it. And you don't have the rusting metal bolts exposed. You have a relatively nicer looking black cap. There are 3 benefits that come to mind. There may be more, but here we go. So number 1, you have your color coordination. You can either contrast against your paint color, or you can complement your paint color. Again, I went with yellow for the high visibility. The wife's car is silver. My car is green. Both of them could blend in with the environment or in the rain or in the snow. So having something yellow is going to draw a little bit more attention. Second is protection. So not only will this protect your license plate, but it will also protect the paint job of your car. You'll notice on the back here that there is essentially a frame all the way around this, and there's a recessed portion from here to here. They actually recessed out the silicone. So as we had discussed prior, the silicone slamming against your paint is 1, not going to scratch it, and 2, not going to make any noise. But additionally, with this hollow cavity, it allows any rainwater that gets in there to buffet its way out. It allows the silicone to come in less contact, less often with your paint, which again is only going to further protect it. And any kind of dirt and grime and grit and stuff that could get behind this, that you will be washing away before you mount this one on, is not going to get sandpapered and buffeted against your paint job. So you have protection of your license plate and of the paint behind it. The third thing we have is the sound editing. So every time I closed my tailgate, the ka-tung, and you had the metal flapping against your metal, which again is damaging it, is grinding away at whatever percentage at your paint job, is buffing away at your paint job, is introducing the possibility of rust, blah, 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 blah. So this is going to make the, it's going to insulate and isolate the noise of the license plate slamming against the metal frame and body of your car. Additionally, this one, again, I think was $13 for 2 of them. It is 2 of the same color, so keep that in mind if you're interested in this kind of thing. But you'll notice that they actually put vents. So there is a polarity to this. Those vents are going to be pointing down. And what that's going to allow is any kind of rain or mud or snow that gets up against your license plate isn't going to sit in here and start rusting out or damaging your license plate. They actually built in drainage holes to allow that moisture to go somewhere. So, I mean, for $12, $6 each, I think it's pretty cool. You could, again, get them in whatever color you want, whatever color you think the person you're presenting them as a gift to would want. There's no Mike Hannity's Ford or anything like that. It's not advertising or anything. It could be their favorite color. It could be, again, in contrast with their car or to complement their paint job. So the last thing they have is it did come with hardware, which I got rid of because it is not the same thread pitch as where I'm going to be mounting it. But I am going to be reusing these. It comes with 4 of them. This one you'll put on the bolt first, and then you'll cover it with this. So the benefit of that is it's going to keep the moisture off of your hardware. It's going to keep the any rust on the hardware from being exposed and rusting faster and further. And it's going to visually hide them so that your card looks a little better than with just your standard hardware. So very simple product. Good price, $6. I don't think you could get a metal or plastic frame for that price. And again, you have all the added benefits of noise reduction and protection. So let's go ahead and put it on the wife's car and see what that looks like. So you can see her license plate already has some damage, a little bit of rusting and whatnot going on, and it's not super duper high contrast. So that is our before. Taking off the license plate, you can see quite a bit of dirt and a little bit of rust. So what we're going to do is we're going to wipe this clean with rubbing alcohol. We're going to hit it with some white lithium grease. This is a new favorite of the channel. It's a hydrophobic grease, so it's going to prevent water from staying in place, almost like what everyone thinks WD-40 does, except actually what people think WD-40 does. It's going to provide a barrier to, one, kill the existing rust, or at least keep it from continuing to grow, and then 2, it's going to reject water from in here. Tip for the video, as you're doing that, go ahead and hit your backup camera. I did this about a month ago on my car, and I haven't had to. Typically I'll lick my thumb and just give it a wipe as I go through the parking lot once a week or something. I have not felt the need to do it. Water does not coagulate on it. It does not dry on it. It does not leave watermarks behind. It has yet to fog. Fantastic. Haven't done it during the winter yet. I don't know. I imagine it's going to keep snow and, more importantly, ice and frost from developing on it. But you're going to be here with the white lithium grease rag anyways. Go ahead and pass it over your backup camera. We are quite a bit cleaner now. And as I said, you have the potential of vibrating away your existing paint job and creating rust. This is a 2014. So it's coming up on 10 years. Not terrible. It's something that I'm going to be touching up later. But while we're here now, let's go ahead and get the silicone plate on there. And now we have the after, even though there's no sun, kind of further proving my point. So even in twilight, where I can barely see, 100 feet away, the yellow still stands out. Using the LED from my drill, the yellow actually stands out pretty well. And again, we have the added protection of limiting the rust, not allowing rust to continue to form, not allowing new rust to form once I paint that up a little bit. And approaching your car, it's going to be kind of like having a bumper sticker or something. Is that car mine? Because there's a lot of silver Chevys out in this parking lot kind of thing. Having the yellow for, 180 degrees as you're approaching from behind is going to help you identify it as being yours. So, as I said, just something relatively cheap, $6. It's something that everyone who drives a car could use. You could get it in their favorite color, complementary color, contrasting color. Protects, protects against noise, prevents against noise, protects against rust, prevents against rust. Relatively simple to install and helps you customize it and make it yours. So this is outside the target demographic. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Any questions, comments, concerns you have, leave them in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, and here it is during the day. So is higher contrast, does draw attention, would recommend.